What is going on, guys? Window Pane's back, bringing you guys another video. And yeah, I know I had a little bit of an absence. I've kind of been only uploading clips, you know, cool little, maybe a couple games, who knows. But I haven't been uploading that much. But here's my reasoning why. Uh, World War II at the beginning of the game had a lot of bugs and a lot of things that needed to be fixed. And I'm not gonna lie, the first like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe even a month, I wasn't having that much fun. And then they started to fix those things. They started to tune up some weapons. They started to tune up a bunch of things. Um,
Hard point.
and I just wasn't really having fun on any games at the time. A little bit of Fortnite, but everyone's uploading Fortnite. Everyone's uploading this as well, but I uploaded some Fortnite. That's not my main thing. My main thing is Call of Duty. So I'm gonna stick to what I like.
New hard point.
Whether you
Flush
think
out
I'm
the
good
enemy.
at it or not,
Toss in the grenade.
I'm not that
Going
great.
to
I'm not gonna
allied hands.
act like I am.
Breaking
But
their backs.
as you can tell by the
Seize
title
and
of the
defend
video,
hard point.
this is gonna be my opinion on Call of Duty World War II so far. I would say, this is what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about public match, the competitive side of things, and things, littler things like the weapons, what needs to be fixed. Ooh, I almost destroyed him. What needs to be fixed? The maps,
Seize
everything.
and defend the hard point.
So first off, I'm just gonna start with, this is my main thing. This is what I like to play the most. Competitive, is it good right now? I would say yes, it is very good right now. It is, honestly, this is probably the second best competitive game of all time besides Black Ops 2. Now, if I give it a rating of 0 to 10, I'd probably give it like a 9. It is like really good. The only thing that I would say needs to be fixed, and this goes for everything, not just competitive, is this, loudness of the footsteps. If you don't run inconspicuous or, mountain, you can be heard by someone that doesn't even use a headset. But other than that, it's really good. What is good is,
Hardpoint is in enemy hands.
we'll start with like hardpoint for competitive. They really stress, I don't know if they meant to do this, but it really seems like they did. They stress how much you need spawns,
Seize and defend the hard point.
how much you should be, anchoring, how hard. In some hills you don't need that as much. You never know, I love the way it runs, The maps,
Hardpoint is
they aren't
getting
too great,
overrun.
but I'll get
Need
into that a little bit
reinforcements.
later. But, the way the game
New hard
runs
point.
normally,
Flush out the
it
enemy.
runs pretty good. Let's hope I don't get destroyed. Thank God. S&D,
Enemy holds
not gonna
the
lie,
hard
it's not
point.
that great. It's, that's one thing
Hardpoint is getting overrun.
that I wish was a
Need
little bit
reinforcements.
better.
Primary battery. Target
I don't know
position
how they
confirmed.
do that because, like I said, I don't like the maps too much. I'll get into that later. It just, this map, the one I'm playing right now for S&D,
Hardpoint is secure.
there is, dude, what just happened? Okay then, the bomb site's right here, right? So, the defense gets here after the offense gets here. Now, I don't care what game it is, anything. You should know that the defense should always be able to defend whatever objective it is that they're defending. So,
Seize and
that's a
defend the hard
problem.
point.
USS Texas, I don't like. There's a lot of
Hardpoint
levels,
location confirmed.
on that map. There's a lot of just little, areas they can come from that I don't like too much. That map's not that good. The other ones are all okay for S&D, but it could use some work. Where are these guys at? I know I'm talking and trying to focus on a video, and he stabs me. I was just gonna stab him. I should still have more kills than 4. Whatever. This is just my thoughts for now.
Hardpoint is in enemy hands.
Capture the flag. This is just my opinion. This is the greatest capture the flag game of all time. It's fast
Hardpoint is
paced.
secure.
It's quick. It's good for the fans to watch. It's good for the players as well. It actually takes, just as much thinking and stuff as Black Ops 2, but it's a little bit faster paced. There's more caps per game. It really feels good.
Need reinforcements.
From,
Refuel aloft. We have eyes in the sky.
You get a wave of kills, you should most likely be able to set up a
Seize
flagpole
and defend the hardpoint.
in the next, 15 seconds, maybe get 2 more kills and you're good to go. Watch the overextend, and everything should be fine. Let me kill this guy real quick. Or not. Oh, I got 2. But that's the competitive side of things, I think it's good. Next to public match, I won't touch on this nearly as much because it's not, the thing that I play the most, but I don't like public match that much in this game compared to, not compared to all Call of Duties, but compared to Black Ops 2, because pretty much what we're doing at this point is just comparing this game to Black Ops 2. That's the comparisons that are going to be made. If that guy would have killed me. So, compared to Black Ops 2, it's not that good. Compared to the last, 4 Call of Duties, it's pretty good. 5, honestly, 5. It's definitely better than them. There's no guys here? Okay, then. I feel like, you can get spawn trapped a lot, which, that's not too cool in public match. If you're spawn trapping them, yeah, that's fun, but, sometimes you just want to chill and relax, listen to some music, and you can't always do that in this game. You gotta go try hard. It feels like to be good, you don't actually have to be that good. Dude, come on, give me a break. It feels like you don't actually have to be that good, and that could just be me, but I feel like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. If there's a guy with a Type 100, most people think that's a weak weapon, close range. They just hip fire you. They just start shooting at you, and you're walking through that doorway. Even if you drop shotted, pre-fired them, they may still kill you. And it's like, well, how does that happen? Now, I don't have the answer to how that happens, but that's what it feels like all the time. The maps aren't that good, like I said. Which kind of affects public match. It's not good for public match. Let me kill that guy. Aw, he has the bar kills that fast still. Man. But I'd say the best public match, playlist, I guess, is Hardpoint right now. I would definitely not say it's TDM. Definitely not Dominate. TDM because they can't do much. Domination, no, because kills are only worth 50 points. And S&D is not too bad, but at the same time, S&D in general isn't that good. But for public match, like comparing it to how good it is competitively, it's not too bad. But don't like public match too much compared to Black Ops 2. It's still like a top 5 public match game of all time. Now the weapons. Now this is kind of a little bit different of a subject. Do I like them? I just got pegged by a nade. Yeah, yes and no. Yes, because I love the PPSH and FG42. And no, because there's no other viable weapons. Those are the 2 only weapons that are, really good. The ones that, you'll just destroy somebody, or, like I said before, yeah, sometimes you get destroyed as well by an awful weapon, but sometimes that just happens in this game. Those are the only 2 good weapons that, I think are viable, that most, pros and competitive players think are viable. So the weapon balancing, in my opinion, is pretty bad, but do I like the weapons? Yeah, I like these 2 weapons, but that's about it. I know there's no burst weapons, in World War II, so they can't put that in, but I think that'd be cool, after the game's, life cycle's about to end, maybe put it in as a supply drop or DLC weapon, near the end. That doesn't really matter though, because like I said, that'd be near the end of its life cycle. So yeah, that's the weapons. I did not mean to switch my weapon there. I should have killed that guy. To the maps now. I don't like the maps. There could be a lot of things that are worked on. Should have a 3-piece there. The middle lanes, it feels like on every map. This map's not... Okay, I'm gonna go map by map for competitive. The USS for S&D isn't even good, so why would it be good for, it's not good for, anything right now. It's just, respawns are not good for USS. S&D is barely even good, and somehow it's an S&D map. There's not that many good maps though, so it has to be an S&D map. Ardennes Forest. that okay, that would be a really, really, really good map, like a really good map, if the middle lane was bigger. The middle lane is just a tiny, super skinny street, and it's just you just head-on collision with the other team, so you got to go around all the time and stuff.
Hardpoint is in enemy hands.
Which
Enemy
that's
paratroopers surrounding
never
us.
been a thing before, really. I mean, at least I don't think. You know, you look at Black Ops 2. There's been a lot of great maps, and my teammate just shell shocked
Seize
me.
and defend the hardpoint.
Dude, I can't see which one to shoot at.
Secure.
Oh, that's a paratrooper. Like, that map would be great if the middle lane wasn't so small. You got London Docks, I think, is a fantastic map. One of the better maps of all time in Call of Duty history. You know, that's a good map. No complaints for that map. Perfect for pretty much anything.
We carried the day. Nice work, soldier.
You got, what else is there? Gibraltar, not a good map. Just the middle of the map just has so much going on. So many head glitches, so many ways you can come from, just everything. It's just a mess. St. Marie, like I said, I didn't speak about this yet. It's a good map, but there's so many corners to camp in. So many. You got a couple, catch someone off guard, great. But there is so many in St. Marie. Am I forgetting any more? Am I? Gibraltar, USS. I didn't really speak on USS. It's just a bad map for everything. Gibraltar, USS, Ardennes, London, St. Marie. I think those are the only 5 maps. Aachen, Carrington aren't. Gustav isn't. Let me go to this. Point to Hawk isn't. Oh, and Flak Tower for CTF. I always forget Flak Tower. It's a pretty good map. It's not special, you know, but it's the side of the map that you're seeing right now. You know, you got the little tunnel down there. You got, you know, a tunnel will come out of each way. There's a lot of levels to that side of the map. And the other side, the middle and the other side is fine, but the one you're looking at right here with, you know, the gun, I don't really like that much, you know. But for CTF, it's not a bad map. You know, spawns, I think they always spawn on the back, so maybe that could be fixed a little bit. But yeah, maps not too good, but that's probably one of the only gripes I have about the game. Now, last but not least, we're just gonna touch on, you know, a couple little things, just miscellaneous, I guess. Do I like divisions? Do I like them? Yeah, they're cool. Would I rather have, you know, pick 10? Yes, pick 10 is definitely better in my opinion. But, you know, I can deal with, you know, the divisions. It's not like it hurts the game huge. But, you know, I'd just rather have pick 10. Basic trainings. Do I like that? No, that's something I don't like. That's something that should not have been in the game. You should have, you know, you should be able to pick, you know, like two or three, maybe even like 4 basic trainings because, you know, perks in pick 10 you'd use most likely 3 to 4. You know, basic trainings you should be able to use 3 and, you know, maybe 4, who knows? Because you need primed, it feels like, or you flinch a little bit. I know it's not as bad as it was. I'm going to get to that in a second. But you get an extra attachment with that and a little bit of reduced flinch. Hunker is like flak jacket, which yeah, you could use armored, but then you run slow. You know, there's just a lot of things that are wrong with basic trainings and kind of divisions as well, which I feel like, I don't know, it's just they should have just stuck with pick 10. That's just my opinion. There should be no divisions. It should have just been pick 10. The footsteps. Now they got to be quieted down. If they were quieter, this game would. That's one of the only big gripes I have with this game. This game would be even better, and that's already, in my opinion, the second best COD ever. You know, it'd be so good. Who knows? It may even rival Black Ops 2 if they fix that. But that's a big gripe. Anything else? I feel like I had something. Sniping needs to be a little bit tuned down. It's a little bit too easy. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they gotta find a way to, because yeah, there's no aim assist, but when you hold your breath, there is aim assist. Maybe just get rid of the aim assist, you know, in total. Is there anything else? Attacks or tactical grenades and lethal grenades are fine. You know, I just say the only thing that they really need to do is the footsteps and add some DLC maps into the competitive playlist. Score streaks. I think every score streak is fine except for Fighter Pilot. Fighter Pilot, I feel like should be. It's 625 points right now. I feel like it should be 850, 875 because that thing, if you use it in competitive, setting, if you place it correctly, you will always get 3 to 4 kills unless they're using Mountain, which they aren't really going to in respawn game modes. That's about it. Score streaks, they're fine. Other than that one, thank God Molotovs are banned now. I think that's it. Try to remember. If I missed something, you know, oh well. It's gonna have to do because this video is already a little bit long. I don't really care about how long the length of my videos are, but I don't want them to be too long. So, thank you guys for tuning in. If I forgot something, you know, sorry. I tried my best. I just kind of freestyled this. I wanted to give, my raw, honest opinion, honest emotions, everything like that. But nonetheless, it's a great game. I would recommend buying it right now. You can find it for like 40 bucks on Amazon. Obviously, I'm not partnering. I got barely any subscribers. I'm just saying that honestly because it's a great game. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Yes, I should be making more coming up here soon.